this is 2010 King, the 4428 car of Loren Healy. Loren's going to take this line all the way to the left, and he's right down into the hole.
Almost goes and saves it. Was up here watching the action with us earlier, checking out the lines, but again, it changes, so.
And this is one of those things you've got to do with momentum. It doesn't have to be fast, you just can't have a stop. As soon as you have a stop halfway up this, you stop. Crazy to see these past Kings have the trouble here. You would think
the best of the best. Plus, not to mention the last few people that have been stuck there. Look at the trenches that have been dug.
I would not want to be trying to climb this. Those holes are huge. And this is, again, why we got to have that momentum to keep going all the way up. Don't let off right here. And Loren Healy does not, but it shows you how deep those are when those tires drop right down in.
You can hear that big turnkey horsepower coming out of that machine.
Co-pilot's already out, looking for rocks. No time to waste at all.
Definitely knew that. Ejected quickly. Get the job done.
We've got some big rocks down here that are being thrown in there. Those are 5-pounders, 10-pounders. And as we saw Jason spit that rock up about 4 or 5 feet in the air, this could easily happen, chuck a rock out. And we have one more King hung up down here in these big rocks. And looks like they're pulling winch.
And the reigning King looks on.
Yes, of course, over there at the start line is Shannon Campbell. And this is the final car of Happy Hour. And Shannon's very interesting to watch in qualifying because he's not always the fastest guy out there qualifying. He watches what everybody else is doing, tries to find out where the times are, and he wants to be right there in the top.
It looks like they're having problems getting the winch out.
And they're power spooling it out. That's a slow way to bring a winch out. And there's some testament to Master Pole Superline XD. He's got the outer sheet tore off a bit, and it's still holding. That's some incredible, impressive rope right there. That Master Pole Superline XD. Of course, Master Pole, the recovery crew here at the 2012 4-wheel parts qualifier, which all, of course, leads up to the Griffin King of the Hammers. And Jason Shear is coming down the hill.
Well, he made a pretty quick run of the rest of that qualifying course.
That was fast. Healy here with the short winch. right, Jim, just got the official time for Jason Shear. So would have loved to have a stopwatch on him down here to see how long he spent, but it was well over 5 minutes. Jason Shear's time was 12 minutes, 12 seconds.
Wow.
Once he got up to the top of the hill, he was moving. All right, so we're hearing from one of the Yellow Jackets that he was down here for 6 minutes, 34 seconds after he got out the first time. So
do that addition.
Yeah, let's give him
fast lap.
A minute and a half inside the car before he's unbelted. So 8 minutes.
Crazy.
That's about a 4 minute. And Loren Healy's, we're going to see these guys, these past kings, farther back in the pack come big race day on Friday. Without being able to free spool that winch cable, they're trying to do these short winch sessions. And he's going to get back in there and try to yank on that cable. So 2 past kings now hung up on this gatekeeper. Got the engine shut down now. You can look from our position, we can see that the car's sitting on the rear drive shaft.
Drive shaft and prop kit.
And those things take such a beating in these cars. I mean, huge beating. I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody pop a drive shaft out yet right there on that rock. And there goes Loren all the way down. And hung up down in the bottom. That look easy when he finally grabs a little bit of traction, gets far enough.
Isn't that crazy? Right. All that, and then it just pops right up there.
We're going to see the rope thrown in, and I highly doubt the co-pilot will be getting back in. Healy's going up the hill. Left the co-pilot behind. It's time to make up some time. So this is going to be another 12-minute run. So to the back of the pack, in starting position goes Loren Healy, the 2010 King. 2008 and 2011 King Shannon Campbell in the 5 car out of Gilbert, Arizona.
You know, the accolades go on and on. Also, the series champion for 2011 here, Ultra 4 Racing.
And just about every other championship you can win in any sort of professional rock sports.
Man, that really put down the starting of these IFS cars and the building and racing in the desert. He does it all.
Running the first IFS car here in King of the Hammers, although Rick Dermo had a car that same year, but he also broke. Shannon with a commanding win last year, but only because Shear broke. But of course, you know, winning's winning if you can't finish the race.
Yes.
You know, and Shear did. He still came into the top 5.
You go to the old saying, to finish first you must finish. And Shannon Campbell is underway.
So here comes the king, the reigning king.
He's been watching those guys in their lines. Best believe that.
And that was a big rock right there he spit out. Flew about 20 feet, cracked in half on top of another rock.